down.
No, it's not. It's not me. I just mean in terms of the page numbers.
Yeah, okay.
I hope that's not in the beginning of the video that we're saying that. So I probably shouldn't start until we've got a few people who've
Well,
joined.
we can talk about making the model and doing the plywood version
We have someone here.
and doing a jigsaw puzzle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ごめんなさい。こんにちは。フレイヤです。コートヤードのフレイヤの部屋のフレイヤです。I'm saying I'm from Courtyard in my class. 今日私とお父さん一緒アートの作品コラボして So today Dad and I are going to be making something together. This was something Courtyard asked if we could do, and we've been thinking about it and what we could do, and we decided that the best thing would be to merge several of our designs. So コラボから私とお父さん自分のデッサン衣装コラボしてだからあと 3D やつ作りたい and we decided we wanted to make a 3D model of something. I had a couple of things that I had to say before we begin as well, which was that 少しだけ喋ります。ごめんなさい。6月のレッスンは今からスタート、子供からと大人は26日8時デッサンクラスもある。So コートヤードのウェブサイトか Facebook ページチェックしてください。全部は今ブッキングできる。So if you want to book for our kids classes, my kids classes, which is English and Japanese and art, or you want to do our adult class, which is going to be drawing ourselves and each other on the computer screen as a kind of memento of this strange time. And I'm going to teach you how to draw portraits and all the proportions, how you do a traditional portrait, and then how we can apply that to a screen. Sorry, Dad, I had to get through those.
Quite right. Quite right. You have to do what you have to do.
So 今お父さんは自分紹介してcould you introduce yourself and give me a little bit of space to translate?
Okay.
私翻訳します。でも日本語下手だから少し違う。ごめんなさい。頑張ります。
Hello, my name's Roger Dean. I'm an artist and a designer, and ever since Freya was about 3 years old, I've been providing a platform for her to paint on. She painted the background to paint my first time she painted seriously on one of my paintings. She was about 3 and has been doing it ever since.
お父さんは芸術家。お父さんはいっぱいカンバス準備してと私3歳から応援します。手で。
It always worked out. It was good. So when we've intentionally collaborated, that's been a lot of fun.
わざとコラボは楽しかった。でも多分時々わざとじゃない。Sometimes we did unintentional collaborations. Are you talking about me just painting on your work without you asking me to? Okay. 時々私お父さんのカンバスに描きました。でもそれはわざとじゃない。お父さん少しびっくりした。
Freya intended it to be a collaboration long before I realized.
私わざとお父さん知りませんでした。
Okay.
Guys,
Okay.
we'll get there.
So are you going to show how this came about?
Yeah, so 今日のコラボは 3D やつ。お父さんと私のデザイン衣装作ります。So we're using both of our designs for today's collaboration. And first, I think we should start with Dad's because Dad's kind of forms the basis of the form. お父さんのデザインは一番大事だからお父さん最初説明して。So if you explain your drawings here. 衣装虫っぽいやつ作りたかった。We wanted to do like a sort of insect robot.
Yes.
虫ロボットっぽいやつ作りたかった。
Okay. So a long time ago, I did some computer games, and this is one of the drawings I did for the computer game. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I'm so sorry, Fred.
It's fine.
Okay. This is a variation of that creature. It was called Shadow of the Beast and is published now by Sony.
So これは、ゲーム名前は Shadow of the Beast ソニーのゲーム
Okay, and this is the one we thought we would make this the basic chassis for what we're going to do.
So 今日これは作るやつの体 base.
Yeah. So these are just sketches, different sketches as it evolved.
いろんなデッサン同じやつ
Ah, okay.
と私忘れました例えば質問あるコメントしてください、私の日本語はあまり上手じゃないでも頑張りますとコートヤード他のスタッフは翻訳して So if you have any questions put them in the comments or you can message Courtyard's page and they will send me a message of the question as well. So if it's in English, I can just read it, but if it's in Japanese, I can try, but maybe message Courtyard. Did you want to say anything else about your drawings?
No, talk about yours.
Okay. So these are my drawings. 私のデッサン、これは。So お父さんはもっとロボットっぽい。tech っぽい私はもっと自然っぽい So dad's stuff is more technical where mine is more biological and these are all kind of natural forms bats and insects and this is a little bat face and there's lots of insects this is crab and caterpillars and moths so my designs are already a mixture. So 自分のデッサンまだはいろんな動物中にだからこれとお父さんのデッサンは2倍、mixture ごめん日本語忘れます So 今日はだいたいこのデッサンとお父さんのデッサン作ります But we wanted to do a 3D object. So we were thinking about how to make something three-dimensional with these drawings. And you should show these. So どうやって 3D やつ作る50分ぐらいで How would we make something or put something together just for this session?
Okay, well you can hold the top one.
I can hold the top one. So when I was a child, 子供の時お父さん恐竜作りました私描きました So when I was little, Dad made me a hardboard dinosaur and I painted it and this is me and the dinosaur together like this and we were thinking this might be a good format for something to make これは、強い漢字でも簡単
This is how it started. This is the drawing on a piece of board and then this is it made up and this is it before Freya painted it.
So we had a question from Jonathan, where did the idea to make 3D object come from? Have you done this before? So yes, so well these drawings these 3D objects Dad made. Dad does a lot of 3D work, including architecture, but for me, doing these sort of flat, plain, three-dimensional objects is something that I make quite a lot in wood. So, 私から 3D やつでも平らの木では時々します。でもお父さんはだいたいいろんな 3D 作るビルもデザインして。
Okay, are you going to show the...
So now we're going to show you the dinosaur. We still have it. まだ恐竜ある。だから見せてします。And then あと少しビデオ見せてお父さんのデザインゲームで見せてします。So we'll just show you the dinosaur because we still have it. It's missing its tail, unfortunately. But here she is. She's a little bit rough around the edges. And for scale, here's my hand. Woo! Her head is still attached. And now we're going to show you a little clip of the game with Dad's design in it. So hopefully, we're not very techy, so we can't do all that screen share stuff. So 今これはお父さんのデザインゲームで見せ
Say
て。
go when you want me to go.
Go.
Playing from Roger Dean's MacBook Pro.
So I don't know if you can see. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's do that again. Don't touch anything. So if you can see that creature there, it's very dark, but that's what we're going to be attempting to make. We'll try and get a better video, we'll share one.
Or we can post it.
Yeah, so we've got a question from Urara-san, which was, what was the material of the dinosaur?
It was foam board.
Yeah, it was foam board. Let me just check. Can you see us here? So this is where we're going to be working and making our creature. And we can show you a little bit of the process. So 今ここは作るの場所少し説明します。So これは最初の作る練習。So this was our first prototype. And this is ロボットの体. So this is very much based on Dad's design. Do you want to
Right,
explain?
this is just the chassis. So we made, this is the first very rough mock-up.
練習ね. Practice.
Yes. And the second one, the one we're going to show you today, is really a prototype as well, because it's by no means finished. It's very roughly cut out of foam board. And it's a sort of bit jaggedy. But we'll eventually, but not in front of you today, make a very polished one. But this is first step.
So これは最初いつか私とお父さんいろんな動物作りたいと多分いつか売ってる 3D jigsaw puzzle っぽいやつ作りたいでしょ。Okay, I just want to show them the board as well. So 例えば if you want to see how it's like it's foam board and it's cardboard. And so what I did 私は例えば右の方を書きました。あと紙でコピー左書きました。あと切る。And then so それはこれ like that. And then we cut it out and we started painting.
Okay. And the heart of it, the core, is a very robust cardboard box. So the legs and the body and the head are all going to be attached to that. And we're going to bolt it together rather than glue it, simply because that means we can assemble it and disassemble it. So I'm going to, while Freya's talking about her patterns and where the inspiration came from, I'm going to start assembling it.
You're just going to leave me here?
Absolutely.
Okay. So とりあえず
I'm going to collect bits.
お父さんはOkay. So what I'm doing here is Dad, he showed the box, and the box is like the heart, he said, kokoro, box wa kokoro, and 全部の腕と、足、頭はボックスに入れます。So we're going to put all of the head and the arms and the legs and everything onto that central box, and Dad's going to be screwing it. スクルーごめんなさい忘れます But we don't のり使いたくないだから一生別できる We didn't want to glue it so we could take it apart and put it together So Dad's doing the kind of hard industry part and I'm doing the soft industry part which is the headpieces So the inspiration was from this. So, このデザインの色使いたかった。What's this butterfly called?
I think it's a painted lady or a red animal. I think it's a painted lady.
So, この蝶々は painted lady Yeah, American Painted Lady. So these are the colour schemes that we're going for. Dad, you know, it's not a collaboration if it's just me.
Well, what can I say?
I'm just going to show Dad in the corner. So while I'm painting, Dad's going to be here fitting this together. But I'm going to show you a bit of painting. So, もちろん全部この時間でできない。でも少し I'll show you a little bit how we do it. So, if you want to get something that looks like this, you need to start with a blend. So, これは、赤、オレンジ、黄色だからそれしました。上に黒と白。And then 最後は pattern. So first you do the blend, and then you put the pattern on top of that. And we want something that has a very strong impact. So if you have a colour blend and then put black and white on top of that, it creates a very impactful look. I've just got to finish a little bit of white on this one. So what I did on this one was I had the red, orange, yellow, and then on top of that I did the black, and then on top of that we do the white spots. And I'm just doing this by eye. So 私は目で同じ頑張ります。でも一番いいは、紙でして。So I'm doing this by eye, which is not the best way of doing it. The best way of doing it would be to trace it over, and then you've got a perfect copy. So だいたい自然は右と左完璧同じじゃない。でも人から完璧じゃないは少し変っぽい。So nothing in nature is perfectly symmetrical, exactly. But if you don't do it perfectly symmetrically, it will look wrong. So ideally, you do it properly and trace that over. I'm going to do a little bit more on this next piece, and then I'm going to take us over to Dad, because he's not going to get away with being off camera any longer. So 今私少し描きます。と、あとお父さんに行く。And if you have any questions, put them in the comments as well. So ほとんど私とお父さんこれします。ライブの書く。でも大体お父さんは書くと私質問読みます。So, sorry, I just missed that question. It was something about the surfaces. Sorry, if you could stick that question back in, and I'll try and catch it before it goes up. But yeah, usually what happens is, so 毎週月曜日、水曜日、金曜日、私とお父さんこれします。でもお父さんは書く、私は質問聞いてみます。So we do live painting sessions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. But Dad does the painting and I do the questioning. And it's quite a good combination, except that Dad can't talk and paint at the same time. And now I'm really realising how difficult it is talking and painting at the same time. But yeah, if you want to see, so obviously Dad has got away with hiding this time. But if you want to see him actually paint, come and join us on his page on Monday, Wednesdays for the 7 p.m. live, and then we do a Q&A on Friday as well. Sorry, Courtyard, I'm advertising our stuff at the same time. Colin asked, did I watch Blue Peter as a child? I did. I loved Blue Peter. This is very Blue Peter, I guess, is the implication, and I agree. So, 日本人から Blue Peter はイギリスのテレビショー、毎日 プレゼンタは自分でやつ作りました。でも家のやつで。So every day they'd make something from something they found in the house. だいたい手掃除のボトル、飲み物ボトル、卵ボックス。Everything was made of egg cups and washing up bottles and sellotape. And it was really, really good. It was really good. And 私の子供のクラス今は少しその感じ。外大体は危ない今。だから、全部の作るやつは家であるのもの。So in my kids classes that I do with Courtyard, obviously I'm not in Japan at the moment. I'm in England. And because of the situation globally, I'm teaching children 6,000 miles away, and it's sort of dangerous to go outside, so we have to make everything with things you already have at home. 外少し危ない今だからクラスで、全部は家まだあるのやつ使います。Gosh, I am really sympathizing with Dad doing the painting and talking thing right now. Will you be making a Dini Island just like Thunderbirds? We're going to be making a Dini monster, and hopefully it will be one of many because it's actually really fun. And it's sort of been interesting, like このやつお父さんっぽいと私っぽい衣装欲しいでした。だからどうやってそれして。So we wanted to make it feel like something of Dad's and something of mine. And it's really interesting like how you do that. So my idea was that the main body is Dad's design. And then all of the headpieces are my design. And then the colour is Dad's design. But the patterns are my design. So このやつどうやって二人っぽいはお父さんは体、私はデコレーション、お父さんは色、私はパターン。Do you need more than one coat and the blend? Does that card absorb the paint? So for painting cardboard, if you use acrylic, we have only used one layer on the front, on the cardboard, and on whiteboard you just need one layer. But we also used cardboard that was a FedEx box, and one layer was not enough because you might be able to see some of the FedEx text coming through. だいたい1枚大丈夫。アクリルは強いと、I don't know how to say opaque in Japanese. I don't know why I'm looking at you.
Because I know everything.
お父さんは日本の文化大好きでも日本語できない。My dad loves Japanese culture, but he can't speak Japanese. So if I lose a word here, I can't really get any help. So you're going to have to bear with me, unfortunately.
But you could say transparent lets light through. Opaque lets no light through. You can't see through it.
Yeah, 絵の具は2つタイプある。1つタイプ opaque はdo you know what? It's too difficult. でもアクリルこれからはいい。水彩良くない。So acrylic is good for this. Watercolor is not. But just like kids' poster paints would probably work, wouldn't they? I'm talking to you, Dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If people wanted to do this at home. So this one, I'm going to show you this one now. This one's looking a little bit これ少し I don't know. This is wani poi kani. The one that isn't a crocodile. This one's sort of looking like a crab, a little bit sort of like a.
Why don't you bring it over here and talk, and then we can both be doing it.
Are you ready to start fitting things together?
I already have.
So I'm going to show you what Dad's doing now. So, thank you for that. We had a nice comment. Will Roger stream his work when you've returned to Japan? You've both made Look Up a treat. That's really nice. Thank you. So, when I go back to Japan, 私日本帰りますの時、お父さん一人でわかんない。Are you gonna live stream even after I've gone back to Japan?
Yeah, probably.
お父さん少し練習必要でもやりたいね。
So
So can you hold this up a little bit so we can see? If I put that down there.
Okay. So I'm putting it together, the bits, with bolts, nuts and bolts, so it can be separated again later. It makes it easier to paint when it's in little bits. And it's the bolt goes in tight into the cardboard, but I will put a nut on the other end.
And why did you want to do it like this rather than using glue?
So we could assemble it and disassemble it to paint.
Right.
And wasn't 100% sure the glue would work on all the different surfaces.
And actually we were thinking, I mean, now particularly, doing something like this with kids would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I still remember making those dinosaurs together. 私まだその恐竜一緒作るまだ覚えています。多分5歳ぐらい? Was I about 5? And I think what's fun for kids about it is it's sort of simple, but it's something big.
Yeah.
And I think kids really like doing things that, you know, on a large scale. It makes them feel like they're impacting the environment a bit.
Yeah, they like to make a very large mess.
Yes.
With paint.
子供ぐちゃぐちゃ好きだからこれはいいプロジェクト家族から。多分見て多分見えないでもお父さんは時々絵の具顔にある。I'm just saying you've got paint on your face.
I've got paint on my face.
A little bit. And your hands. I think you'll just make it worse doing that. But it's fine, that's the job.
Well, it's part of my job. Okay.
So this bit here, I don't know if you can see down here, this is the spine. Is that right?
Yeah, they will all be very, very visible in a minute.
It will all be very visible in a minute. So すぐ簡単わかります。でもゆっくり一緒。Should I bring you the back parts to get working on while I'm painting?
Yeah.
Those wing bits.
Well, we haven't figured out even how to do those, but we certainly should bring the hood and the back parts. Yeah. Where are they? Put them on the table. Put them on the table.
Okay. So 私他のやつお父さんに持っていきます。And then あと少しもう描く。So these are kind of like wings. And I can show you where these came from. So should I put these here? Maybe put that down there. So these parts are loosely based on these parts, like that.
Where is the rough?
The rough?
The bits that go on the head?
The bits that go on the head, I'll bring those now. You want all of them?
Yeah.
Can you talk while I get those?
I will. So, this is the head. Is there a marker that we can paint the eyes on?
Yeah. So these parts are headpieces.
Let me just get it.
And these are going to go like this. On top of the creature, like that. And like if you're doing this at home, I need to move the camera up. if you're doing this at home, you can do anything that you like. We're doing this kind of combination of our drawings, but really you could do, and we did dinosaurs when I was little. But you could do whatever animals you feel like. I probably would have liked to have done horses and unicorns and things as well.
Yeah, well, you should.
Marcos, is Roger's studio on a loft space? Do you want to explain where we are?
It's an old agricultural barn.
So, Shitsumon wa kono space wa dono kanji? Kono space wa furui nojo. So, 本当にこのビルは動物の食べ物の storage. There's like animal food storage here, right?
Exactly. Corn.
まだいっぱい動物ここで住んでる。時々聞きます。多分鳥、上、時々いろんな。We still have lots of animals living in here, don't we?
It's very good for the environment.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
like a little nature reserve.
So this is the base of the head,
頭。これは頭。
and we fix the head to the body with a piece of super high technology.
Let me raise this up a tiny bit.
Okay. The head is going to be fixed to the body with a pencil.
So, 頭、体には鉛筆で。William James Baker asks, but you built it yourself? Are you talking about the barn? Dad did not build the barn, although you sort of slightly remade it internally, didn't you?
Well, we sort of converted it. Okay, so now the head, whoops, rotates.
So, 私の idea は頭はこれできる星でした。So I wanted it to have a head that would kind of bounce. For some reason I had this idea of a creature that had these kind of big headpieces and then it could go like that.
You could show it on that.
Should we put these on?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you hold that one? Is it fixed in this position or might it fall?
It'll rotate, so we can fix it if you want.
Well, I just need to raise the camera up a bit again. So, ごめんなさい。ここで私たちはテックチームがありません。2人だけ。私たちはすごく減った。We're not very good at all this tech stuff, so you have to... What's this bit sticking up?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, and then the next one.
You should be fitting these.
We should be doing this without anyone watching.
There we go.
Oh, that looks good. I like it.
Are they going in?
Should we put the last one in? Or how long have we got? What do you think? We might do a little bit more painting on that. We've got 20 minutes.
Well, I take the back one out for a minute, and I'm going to put a paper clip back there so we can attach an elastic band so the head can bounce. Do we have an elastic band?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Excuse me.
So while Dad is figuring out how to act like tendons, yeah, so we're going to use an elastic band as well because I want to be able to kind of press its nose down and make it go like that. We don't know if we can do that. We haven't practiced. This is all extremely live. 私たち練習あまりしませんでした。だからできるできないはまだ知りません。Dad's going to work on that a bit, and I want to finish painting the sort of frontmost piece. So this is going to be at the very front of the head. So I want this to be the most dramatic piece. Having said that, that's a lot of pressure to do now. I'm going to put this here so you can see what I'm kind of referencing. as well. And hopefully this will all come together by the end. But one of the things that I should say as well, I mentioned at the beginning briefly that we're doing adult classes too. And one of the things that I wanted to do for the adult class was basically have us all draw each other, or at least give some practice to those of you who want to do some portrait work drawing me. And I heard about a really interesting course recently. This woman is teaching people how to do visual diaries, where rather than page by page being written, everything's painted. And I thought if you were doing a visual diary of this time, drawing someone on a computer screen might work really nicely. So, 大人のクラスから私のアイデアは、他のオーナーは自分のコースして、そのコースはジャーナル、でも書くのジャーナル、文字じゃない、言葉じゃない、全部はイメージだけ。だから私のアイデアは多分今時一生書くか生徒私に書くは面白いジャーナルから。So I thought that would make a nice kind of memento for this time. And actually the next lesson that we're doing on the 26th of June, and if you go to Courtyard's page you can sign up, is I'm going to teach you how to do self-portraits. And if we do those on a computer screen, that will work really well as well. And it was really interesting for me in the last adult class, one of the students drew me, but it looked very much like her. So 前の大人のクラスで生徒は私に書きました。フレ書きました。でもそのデッサンは少し彼女の顔っぽい。自分顔描きました、彼女は。And I think 私前は勉強しました。みんな他の人を描くは少し自分の顔描くっぽい。から毎日自分の顔見て。So every day we look at ourselves in the mirror. So even if we try and draw somebody else, we're going to be putting in elements of our own face with whoever we draw. And I thought it was interesting.
I think you might have to finish this one actually in situ.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't have an elastic band.
Okay, so とりあえず we don't have an elastic band, but we're going to try and fit it all together anyway, and maybe we can post a little video afterwards of so Betty says my Japanese sounds very good. I saw that comment before I realised you weren't Japanese. That's slightly disappointing. I hope the Japanese people think the same. 日本人、日本語大丈夫ですか？教えてください。例えば、全然できない。ごめんなさい。But this is how it's going. This is how it's going. We're getting some questions in Japanese as well. So we've said like 例えば日本語質問ある。コメントして多分翻訳できる。私時々チェックします。
Going in the right place?
Yep. Okay.
That needs to be in a bit more firm.
It's not going in your side for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't want to get black all over. I think that'll do.
That will do.
そんな感じね。
I'm going to put some white in the eyes.
Okay. So これぐらいは So we're kind of getting there. We're kind of getting there. It's coming together. We'll take a long shot in a minute. もう遠い見せてします。 the bits that I did, these wing bits, Dad's been very reluctant to add. But I kind of want to put them somewhere like here.
Yeah.
Look, that looks good.
That's fine. They can.
That's what Dad says to me, and that's why I have a complex about my work, is because the best I'll ever get is fine.
It's brilliant.
お父さん、私書きます。いつもお父さんは、あ、大丈夫、大丈夫。決して素晴らしい、すごい言いません。だから私ずっと頑張ります、頑張ります、人生で。I'm just explaining, you tell me everything's fine. So, I work very hard. One day you'll tell me I do something brilliant.
You do brilliant. Brilliant is a default. Okay, so there's the
That is
eyes.
great! I shouldn't say that, but I'm really happy with that.
Good.
Should we show the eyes as well?
Well, I'm going to do the bottom jaw in black.
お父さんは目描きました。So, Will says, would be great to sell as a flat pack kit and add in mechanisms. That's what we want to do. So that's exactly what this is sort of practice for. We want to kind of, be able to box this up and have people put it together themselves. And then you can have one of these at home. You can have your own weird insect robot. 3D puzzle はい、それ。正しい、それしたい。衣装したい。What will we feed it? What will we feed it? What does it eat, Dad? 何食べる?
What?
What does it eat? 何食べますか?
What does it eat besides humans?
人. It eats people. It's a little bit small for that, isn't it? I suppose it could be like a kind of hyena thing. And in groups, it has to chase people in groups.
I thought I just did the bottom jaw.
Okay. I suppose there's no way we could get the wings on before we're done. We've got 8 minutes.
Absolutely we could.
What should we call it? It eats wishes.
It eats what?
Wishes. It's taken a dark turn, this creature, hasn't it? I feel like I'm too fond of it for it not to be more benign than that.
Yeah, it eats grass.
It eats grass. 怒ってるっぽいでも草食べて草食べる and it needs a name as well, doesn't it, I think. So このやつはロボットと虫でもこの動物名前は知りません。例えばアイデアある書くください Write to us if you can think of a good name for this species. And we should do a set. Where could we show it nicely? Is there somewhere we could kind of show it off to full advantage? Yeah, it looks good. What about the wings?
Okay. For the moment, let me have a look. Paper clips.
Paper clips? Should I get some?
I can do that. You what are you going to paint? Nothing? Anything?
No, we've not got time really. So, 今から最後 Deanosaur! Oh my gosh, I love that. Did you hear that?
No.
Deanosaur. That's fantastic. Nice, Stephen. I like it. So we kind of don't have time to do much more of the painting, but I think it eats pollution. There we go. We got it. But we're going to kind of carry on, and maybe we'll post some pictures when everything's painted properly, so everyone can kind of see what we intended it to look like. But also, it kind of evolves as it's going. It was interesting for us because I think we sort of both had ideas for aspects of it that we wanted to put in, and then when you have to find a way of making those fit together, unless you have the same brain, it's very difficult. So 最初の時、私たち別々自分のデザインやりたかった。でも一緒の時は、少し正しくないっぽい。
Temporary.
とりあえず。I think I saw someone say Dean sect as well. I like that. Although it sounds a little bit like it might be a religious sect.
It might, yes. I don't think it'll fit firmly in there.
Where should we put it for the final viewing?
On the hall floor?
Okay. Should we stick the other wing on?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
rotate that. So 最後、私たち違う部屋で見せてします。So we're going to take it into the hallway to show you with a little bit of space because it's a bit cramped right here. If I take the camera, can you bring this?
Yeah.
And don't fall over and hurt yourself because it will be on video. And that will be very embarrassing. We want to put those down, don't we?
There you go.
Okay. So I'm just checking in case we've got any questions that I've missed. Opaque. Okay. So, yeah. So Jonathan, yeah, we want to make more. We want to make some more. This was the first one. So we got to think about what other things we can put into the next ones as well. Sorry for moving around. I know that can make people a little bit queasy, but we want to show you in a good place. Oh, but then it's got that messy bit behind. What about in front of the screen?
I'll go back here, but I'll put the screen.
Okay. So we need good light. So here we go. Here is the final. I'll put the camera down here. And we want to show it kind of. So that's the side. And we got the front as well.
Front looks amazing. It's a bit wobbly.
Let's see. 少し. Can you put it on the side again as well? So
3/4.
yeah, 3/4. So obviously, yeah, that's great. We cheated a little bit by starting before you all joined us. But the point was that we show you how to do it. So 見せては一番大事。だからほとんど準備はビデオ前。And we did a little bit of painting during, and we're going to do a little bit more when we're done. But basically, that's how you make a 3D Deanosaur.
Out of cardboard.
Out of cardboard. So I hope that was really clear and obvious. Like, so もちろん自分でノリは大丈夫。You don't need ネジ必要くない。ノリは大丈夫だから家では okay. So I'm just saying, like, when you're doing it at home, you don't need to use screws. You could just use glue.
Yeah.
If you haven't got screws and a screwdriver.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be that big. It can be.
Yeah, 何でもサイズ。So 私 I wish I had it here. すごく大きい作品あります。
I'll bring that a bit now.
It's like 作りました。It was like 2メートル、このサイズ3メートルここ、同じスタイル作りました。So I made a 2 meter by 3 meter piece of work in the same kind of way of these layerings. And but you can also make little tiny ones like this. And here is the prototype as well. So you can see, you know, very simply right
Blending
there as
in
well.
with the floor.
Yeah. So should we, how long have we got? A minute, 2 minutes? We can wrap up upstairs.
Yeah.
So, well, here's one of Dad's 3D pieces as well. Dad's 3D pieces are usually a lot curvier than what we did today. お父さんだいたい作るやつはもっとあまり平らじゃない。But yes, let me get this here. So we just wanted at the end to say thank you very much.
Thank you very
For
much.
joining us. Did you learn any Japanese?
Absolutely, I'm totally fluent now. Thank you. I can't speak it out loud, that's the only trouble.
お父さん日本語できるでも聞きません頭の中にだけ言いました Okay, was there anything else?
Can I say domo arigato gozaimasu?
Yes, you can. People may or may not understand, but you can say it.
Very
Thank
nice
you all
of you
for
to come.
coming.
Thank you.
And if you want to see more of us as well, Monday, Wednesday on Roger Dean official Facebook. If you want to do my classes, Courtyard's Facebook has all the PTX accounts. 例えば、私のクラスやりたい大人か子供、Courtyardの Facebook page にある。And follow us on Instagram or Facebook. I'm Freya Dean. He is Roger Dean. And we'll probably be doing this now and again.
Well, if we can get this made as a flat pack, we're going to see somebody about doing it this week. We'll make that on screen. We'll film us going through the process of printing the wood and cutting it out and assembling.
So 例えば私たち 3D パズル作ります。近いの場所をしてだから私たち一緒ビデオしますとシェアします So if we manage to, I was just going to say what you said because you already did the English bit and I don't have to now so
Okay.
Thank you all very much for joining us and asking questions and
Yes.
yeah, that was great fun.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye. Sayonara.